Godzilla Minus One marks the 33rd installment in Toho's Kaiju franchise, currently playing in theaters. While Godzilla Minus One delves into the familiar themes associated with Godzilla's origin and the movie's temporal setting, director Takashi Yamazaki revealed in an interview with Era that his inspiration was drawn from the recent COVID-19 pandemic. Yamazaki aimed to capture the global anxiety and the perceived unreliability of governments worldwide during the pandemic. The film draws direct parallels between Japan's post-World War II struggles and the prevailing hopelessness and fear experienced by many during the pandemic. Godzilla is metaphorically portrayed as the COVID-19 virus, an apparently invincible adversary responsible for numerous casualties. Godzilla serves as the ultimate symbol of the fear that enveloped Japan in 1947 and the world in the preceding years. Japan faced the fear of potential nuclear devastation amid rising tensions between the US and the Soviet Union, a theme explicitly referenced in the movie. This fear harkens back to Godzilla's original symbolism in his 1954 debut. Additionally, there was apprehension about vulnerability, having recently had a significant portion of their military capabilities dismantled by the Allies after World War II. There lingered an underlying fear that the psychological and physical wounds inflicted during the war would never fully heal. Beyond the contemporary analogies and Godzilla's symbolic representation, Godzilla Minus One explores two overarching and conflicting themes: hope for the future and the enduring scars of trauma. The film portrays trauma in various forms, with Shikishima's survivor's guilt being the most prominent. Despite surviving significant events, Shikishima grapples with intense trauma, leading to a severe form of imposter syndrome. He questions the reality of his existence, haunted by the traumatic experiences that surround him. The exploration of trauma extends to a broader scale, encompassing the entire Japanese population, both soldiers and civilians, in the aftermath of World War II. Soldiers carry the scars of the horrors of war, while civilians who endured the firebombing and nuclear attacks on Japan in 1945 suffered their own unimaginable losses. Although each citizen's experience of trauma is unique, the pervasive impact of trauma became a universal condition for the people of Japan during that historical period. Contrasting this exploration of trauma is the other major theme in the film: hope for the future generations of Japan. Akiko serves as a symbolic representation for all the children who will be born and raised in the aftermath of World War II. It is for these future generations that Shikishima and his fellow veterans take a stand against Godzilla, striving to secure a better future in a fully rebuilt Japan. Tachibana's decision to install an ejector seat in Shikishima's plane serves as a powerful symbol, emphasizing that hope emerges from establishing a new and positive status quo, rather than clinging to the self-destructive tendencies of Japan's past. The defeat of Godzilla becomes a crucial step in paving the way for a hopeful and revitalized Japan for the generations to come. The film's resolution carries additional powerful underlying messages, making it one of the most poignant moments in the history of Godzilla movies. Godzilla Minus One confronts the historical issue of the Japanese government's apparent disregard for the lives of its own citizens during World War II and the preceding years. Shikishima's refusal to embark on a kamikaze mission initially drew criticism, but as the movie unfolds, his choice gains support from those who recognize that they all deserve more than to be sacrificial lambs, casualties of outdated notions of honor and duty. The concluding message of the film extends beyond post-war Japan, resonating with the entire planet in its contemporary state. The coalition of veterans and citizens collaborates to find a solution to halt Godzilla and, ultimately, to construct a better future. The fundamental takeaway is clear. The path to rebuilding and improvement for a country, society, or even a species lies in mutual assistance. Despite Godzilla's central role, Godzilla Minus One is driven by its compelling human stories, managing to infuse an astonishing depth of meaning into its runtime. The movie emphasizes that true progress and resilience come from collective efforts and helping one another, a lesson applicable not only to Japan's post-war era, but to the world at large.